J-I-double-N-Y, the Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the J-I-double-N-Y, the Jimmy Britt Show.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I am Mr. Jimmy Britt. I'm your host. I'm the founder of the Jimmy Britt Show. And once again, tonight, we have a special guest, and he goes by the name of Mr. Carl T. Smith.
How's everybody doing? All right. I want to thank y'all for coming down to the shrine. This is my first time here. I feel at home because I see so many friends here. This is what I need everybody to do. Everybody, oh come on. We're gonna have a real good time tonight. Let the music take control of your body all night long. I wanna see everyone having fun tonight. Like Skip, this is what we're gonna do. Let the music set the mood and everything will be alright all night. Tonight, come on everybody. Makes you feel so good. Don't you hold back what you're feeling and let yourself go. Don't you think this time you put aside everything that's on your mind except a real good time. We're gonna party all night long. Thank you. Once again, this is my first time at the shrine. My name is Carl T. Smith. I'm hanging out here with what? What?
Who? What's the name of the band?
What?
Jimmy, how are you, man? Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Marvelous. Man, you make me feel like I'm somebody.
Well, it's certainly great to have you, Mr. Carl T. Smith. Heard a lot about you. And, well, first of all, before we go into anything, we need to know who is Carl T. Smith.
Well, I am a musician, singer, songwriter, producer, arranger. I've played and recorded with a load of artists, a bunch of artists that, recording in the recording studio. I'm the original keyboard player for New Edition and Bobby Brown. I also had the opportunity to play with a couple of other people like Leon and the Peoples. I created a production company, CTS Productions, that produce music and events for independent artists. I developed a record company called Play These Records. Of course, promoting artists and stuff that we record. And then I have an internet radio station, TSO Radio, that plays independent music all the time. and quite a few other things that we do.
What made you interested in music?
Well, my my parents played instruments. My father was a jazz musician. He used to practice with his band, and I used to sit and watch him as a young kid. My mother taught me my first song, so she used to play piano. And then back when I was young, and I'm not that old now, uh, in junior high school, uh, we had music classes, and I used to get up early in the morning and go help the teachers pull out the instruments, and then that helped me learn a lot of different instruments. And then the neighborhood that I lived in, which was Claremont Village, Marsenia Houses, Claremont Village, was a place that was filled with musicians and people doing stuff. And we used to bring our instruments outside and play and all night long and stuff like that, and block parties and stuff. So pretty much that's kind of what interests me, other than I just love music.
When you play music and you're a keyboardist or a drummer, they say that you're gigging. So, I mean, how does it feel when you play your music or you sing your songs?
Well, when I sing my songs, it's a great feeling. I love it. It's especially when you start out and you take nothing and you make something. It's great. It's even better when I can get someone else to also perform some of the music also. The same kind of feeling, you get when you get to hear your masterpiece, and then you get to sit back and listen to it and go, wow, check that out.
So can you tell them a little bit about how does it work when you make music? I mean, because I know there's studios involved, but also there's showcasing your talent and going on tour. So how does the studio part work?
Well, the studio part is where you get to lay down your tracks and you get to mix down and all that other stuff. You get to create your stuff. Once you finish that, now it's time to get people to listen to it. So these days you can record with your computers and in your own home. You decide on how you're going to get it distribute it. And once you figure that out, now you just got to get people to check it out and hear it, and then from there you build a fan base. And once you build that fan base, you think about performing, and then performing. You want to perform tours means you just going to perform all over the place.
So what advice would you give to everybody out there in music? What kind of advice would you give them?
Well, first thing is learn as much as you can about singing, but not just singing. You got to learn about recording. You got to learn about finance. You got to learn about showmanship. You got to learn as much as you can. Then you got to also collaborate with like-minded people, and then you invest in your craft.
That's very deep.
Enjoy the
Well, Mr.
music.
Carl T. Smith, I'd like to also ask you, with all the people that you dealt with, all the things that you have done, what is the most memorable, great moment that you had in your life doing this music?
Wow, there's so many. There's an enormous amount. I can't even pick one. But let's see. I think the first time a friend of mine, Kevin Fulton, I call him Kevstro, and I went into the studio to produce for the record company that we were on, Clarence Music at the time. I think that was great because we were working so hard, for that. But there's so many. I mean, being on the road was fantastic. The first shows that I've done, those are memorable. Pretty much just working on the whole project. When we built the studios, having the studios and from scratch, all of that. I mean, there's just not one that I can just pick.
What are some of your plans for the future?
I want to bring some independent artist shows to venues all over. We do some shows here in New York City at a auditorium. Well, I call it an auditorium in the Bronx. Rafael Hernandez. We do a show in Mount Vernon at a center called the Dole Center. But we're looking to expand. We're looking to go out and do some shows in other places in other states. And I'm looking to network with artists, promoters. I want to create tours.
One thing I want to know is where can they go to find your music?
Well, you can definitely find me on Spotify. Matter of fact, I try to make it easy to find me on most things. On Spotify, you can go to spotify.smooth1.com, and that'll take you to my Spotify stream. But you can also find me on Deezer, iHeart Radio, Pandora, Napster, Amazon, and all the chains out there, all the digital chains out there. You can find me. You can also go to my website, which is www.smooth1.com, and you can learn more about me and the music and everything, and listen to the radio station, listen to TSO radio, and enjoy the music.
Enjoy the music.
Enjoy the music.
There you have it. Enjoy the music. Well, there you have it, folks. Mr. Carl T. Smith. He gave you a part 1 session because we're going to have him come back for part 2. So I'm going to let him tell you one more time how you can get in contact with him, what's up and coming, and how you can also be a part of learning how to play music.
Well, you can definitely. I need everybody, all of y'all out there, to join my mailing list, which is real easy. It's just the name and your email list and your email, and then track me also on Bands in Town. So to track me on Bands in Town, it would be track.smooth1.com. That's track.smooth1.com. You can also join my Facebook artist page, which is facebook.smooth1.com. Once again, that's facebook.smooth1.com. And definitely try my website, which is www.smooth1.com. That's www.smooth1.com.
Well, we thank everybody for joining the show. We thank Mr. Carl T. Smith for being our special guest today. And we just say to everybody, peace, love, and always stay strong.
The Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the J-I-double-N-Y, the Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the J-I-double-N-Y, the Jimmy Britt Show. The Jimmy Britt Show, the Jimmy Britt Show, the J-I-double-N-Y, the Jimmy Britt Show,